Okay, welcome back. We had an intermission there. Got some food. Read up on my water. And now we are ready to jump into some more casts. And up first, we've got a cast or a game submitted from Will, who's in this game, as you can see, who is going to be the Red Zerg. And he was, I don't even know how much. I think it was $10, one of the two. But anyhow, he's on up. It's his time to shine.
It is his time to shine. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yes, sir.
Hit me up with the sound of... Man, I was going to get you to do... Hit me up with the sound of ghosts and stuff. Will you get that reference? No?
No.
Hit me up with the sound of... Thor chasing a mouse and you've got to stop him.
Thor, get that mouse. Get him. Get that mouse out of here. Sick him.
There you go. I feel like you wouldn't have to convince him.
No.
I think he's already doing it. Max, you would have to convince.
Yeah, Max.
Max, you sitting there, you'd have to be moral support.
Yeah. We've actually never seen a mouse in this house, ever.
I've never seen a mouse in any house I've ever been in. Regardless of how old, and I've been in a few old houses, so I guess I've lucked out. That's a pretty sweet drone skin.
It's very metallic-y, I tell you that. It's glowing.
It is.
Oh look, they've got little like little discs. They're like those Tron discs, and they're just anyway. Down here in the bottom right we have Will, and up top left we have Delmak. It is going to be a ZVT. I don't know how many ZVTs we've had today. Not many. I don't think, anyway.
No, not very many at all. I don't know if that's because Protoss is particularly popular at the moment, or what, but here we are.
Well, good news. This game also isn't from, like, Heart of the Swarm or something like that.
Yeah, this is a recent game.
Yeah.
A recent game. So... Now, since now I'm wondering, what are the openings in a ZVT?
Well, good question. I don't play ZVT.
I mean, we're both seeing them kind of do the right off the rip expansion.
Yeah.
Right after the barracks and everything. That seems to be the standard in this
in
version
all
of
matches.
StarCraft
Yeah.
period now.
Yeah.
Because just such an early economic, boost that having so many workers gave us. But yeah, other than that, I don't know what's going on in ZVT Town. I don't know if Bio or Mech are popular or what. I'm assuming Bio.
Well,
but
I mean,
it's hard to say. I mean, I've seen people make Mech work every time. So not every time, but for every matchup. So I don't know.
Yeah, I got to start watching a little bit. I mean, I have been watching quite a bit of other people's streams, but a lot of the streamers I do watch, unfortunately, are also Protoss, besides, like, Nathanius. And usually I just see him wrecking Protoss. So
yes, yeah.
I don't see too much. So maybe we'll learn a thing or two.
Get learned.
Maybe we'll get learned.
Get learned. Well, I mean, we got Zerg now going for the third already, so whatever this is, Zerg is very happy with doing minimal harassment, maximum macroeconomics.
Yeah, a lot of the times we do see is some Hellion pushes too, so you get 2 or 4 Hellions will push down and try and attack some mineral lines, try and get some drone kills, and also could catch out groups of packs of Lings like this and melt them down as well. These Lings aren't going to do anything here. Might be able to pick off this SCV, and that's really about it. Nope, not even that.
So remember when 111 was a thing? This is looking like we've got what, 2 racks to the factory to the starport.
Yep.
So is a 211 a thing?
Well, it is now. It's definitely a thing now.
211.
So he's going to switch up.
Here's a swap.
Swap-a-reno. I don't know if he's going to make a...
So what is he going to pump then?
It's a double medevacs.
Double medevac.
With
right,
his marine drop.
Yeah, so it is a bio-heavy marine madness.
Okay. I'm feeling it.
Seems good.
I'm feeling it. Definitely going to be able to apply some pressure and then drop down another expansion in behind this attack, which is probably what's likely going to go down. Although he hasn't got any extra refineries yet. He's just still sitting on 2. He is going a heavy marine style build. He's getting the stim right now, and there is the tech lab coming down as well. So he's gonna load up both these medevacs, and he's gonna head out. Hopefully, do some damage.
He's got his 3rd now building part of the wall up front. That's always cute to see. I've always liked watching StarCraft 2 evolve over time for how people like utilize walls and the composition of walls, because it has changed wildly over time. It's always kind of cute to see how people come up with different ways of making walls more efficient. And why not slam your 3rd command center as a massive damage soak right in the middle?
So it's not the safest place to do some drops. You know, we could do it here on the low ground and
now that the
get some
banelings are
attacking
here,
done. There you go.
Even tougher.
It's not going to do too much damage there. And he's going to work his way around. He's going to be able to clean up what's down here. He doesn't really have to do anything. He didn't.
Oh, there's a baneling hit. I was wondering, because in that spot, depending on where his camera was, he was going to be, or he was going to have a harder time spotting the baneling wrap around that wall there.
Yeah.
And kind of caught him.
And that one bane, too, just went all the way around to Shrek him.
Well, it's a good thing he's got this command center sitting here, because he's going to need it.
Well, I don't know what the Zerg's planning on doing here. If the Zerg is planning to go heavy Ling Baneling and go for a huge push and try and end this early, or he's going to go ahead and grab a 4th base and take this to the macro. The game is relatively even right now. The Terran, though, is going to have this 3rd in position pretty damn soon, and he's going to have 3 orbital commands. That's 3x the mules.
Many mules.
And he's also getting an armory right now. So
a pack of mules. You know what? What would flock of seagulls had all the crazy hair?
Mm-hmm.
What would a flock of mules the band be? What would that look like?
Flock of mules?
A flock of mules. Which is a great band name, by the way.
Flock of mules. It does kind of sound like some sort of
it sounds like some sort of like hipster band.
Yeah. They make music, but it's more noise that they classify as music.
Yeah.
It's the Flock of Mules.
What if it was a Flock of Seagulls cover band, but then they just went up on stage and made asses of themselves?
Oh, come on. We're not getting paid for these crappy one-liners anymore. Stop the madness. We got a disruptor out, or a liberator. There we go. Just one-shot kills. Just Shrek. You might want to unsiege that. Well, first you're going to get a queen.
Okay, why not?
Oh, if he gets away, that's worth.
Oh,
no, come on, he stopped!
Why would you only click there?
Oh, my goodness, come on.
That hurt me a bit, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it hurt me a little bit, too. He could have done some more damage with that. But it's all good. He managed to go ahead and grab a 4th in the meantime. 4th is finishing up here for Will as well. Terran's not looking that bad. 1-1 in upgrades. Will still sitting on Bane's Lings. He is teching up right now to nothing. Thought he was going to get something. He's just getting more stuff for Banelings. He's going heavy on the Banes. We got Thor is here on its way. And some upgrades for those Thors as well. He's only got one factory,
though. Running one factory, so he's really still, I guess, planning on, in the majority, going for this bio ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got the tanks and whatnot. It feels like he doesn't know exactly what composition he wants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
He's like, I'm looking at tanks right now. I'm thinking like he looks like he wants to do the tank creep and push the creep of the Zerg back. But now he's getting a Thor, and he's getting Thor upgrades.
I like this multi-prong attack, though. He's going to scan up here, get rid of some of these tumors. He's going to go ahead and drop down this 4th, but this is a scary-looking amount of Lings and Banes.
Oh, boy.
And they siege at the wrong time.
Get out!
And just like that, they all go down and not a single... Okay, just at the very end, a siege tank managed to hit some sort of Banes. But in terms of army... Will didn't lose really anything. He lost the 3rd, or 4th, sorry. But in terms of army, he didn't really lose much. So if I was Will right now, I'd be countering. This is the time to counter.
Yeah.
Hydras are taking out
Wow.
Almost got the second medevac with all the units.
Wow. He really doesn't like taking his units very far away from danger.
No.
Just really into this whole... Look at this, being smart about it. Let's go up here, and then we'll kill him.
Rip. Medevacs are going down. Oh, we could have got another free medevac.
Sure, why not?
Meanwhile, this third base is going down.
Yep.
Along with all of the SCVs.
Wow,
with
that
it.
is an unfortunate amount of supply depots to just be sitting there right now.
That is a lot of supply depots that are going down.
Yeah, well, maybe he won't even bother with them because he's going to put up with the random Thor that just got, well, that Thor ate every Baneling.
Yeah, and in fact, that was a really good trade for a Terran. Terran soaked up
a spectacular
all
trade.
of those Banes for that one Thor.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate he doesn't have much here behind it. He can siege up this tank, but, it's losing more medevacs. That's rough. So 136 supply to 70. I'm going to go ahead and siege up.
There's just a lot of Hydra going in here right now. The tank is going to have to do the majority of the work, but I don't think it's going to have enough.
It's not enough. It's not
there
enough.
It is. Oh, look, he even blocked his own tank out. He raised the supply depot and said, "You die now."
Yeah, it's not looking good for a Terran player.
It's a tough life.
It's not looking good at all.
It's a tough life. You know what else has tough life, Jeff? The kids.
They do have
The kids.
They actually have a tough life.
A legitimately tough life, and we are here raising money for the kids to help World Vision put food on the table, books in their hands, and teach them water, shelter, medicine, safe places to play, and programs for those who have been abused, etc. Really great cause, and the community's come out in droves to make the magic happen, and we are currently sitting at around almost 4,000 Canadian.
Yeah, it's about that.
Somewhere in the neighborhood, which is spectacular because this is only the first day of the event, and do not feel like you can't get in on the action if you're watching this on YouTube. Feel free, there's a link in the description, you can get in on
Especially if you want a When She's Fail season.
Exactly, because if we hit that 10K, we're bringing back a 10-episode...
Oh, God.
Oh, no, not like this. 10-episode When Cheese Fails special comes back.
Yep.
And you guys will have to send in replays for that eventually, too, if it happens.
Yeah, we'll make that announcement when the time comes.
Exactly.
All right, these Lings are working their way around. That's actually going to be good for a Terran player here. It's going to get rid of all of these Lings. Or not. It'll be close. It's close. It's not quite. Man, this Zerg must be upgraded nicely. Yeah, 2-2. Very, very well done here from our Zerg
You know, I don't know for both of them. I mean, on one side you got tanks, and on the other side you've got Banelings. Both kind of requiring choke points.
Yep.
To really make great use of it.
Yep.
This map, looking at the size of these ramps,
they're thick.
They're thick with 2 C's, Jeb.
Yeah.
There's not really a lot. There's not really a lot for them to work with. And speaking of, here he is. We'll walk right up that ramp.
Yeah, there's only one siege tank there, but I don't think he knows that.
Ultimate
this
bravery.
creep spread is very real now. It's starting to infect the Terran side. It's just taking over the body. It's the show.
Yep, he's coming all the way up the map with it. And it's really, it's uncommon, even for lower level games that we've casted, to see a Zerg be allowed to get away with this much creep spread.
Yeah.
There's usually some sort of Terran hit squad with 4 Marines that just go around getting rid of creep tumors, and he has not done that. And that's just going to make this game 1,000 times harder on himself, and he needs to get out.
He needs to get out yesteryear.
Right now! Oh,
that was a full medevac.
That was a full medevac.
He's going to get a little drop here. He's going to take out a few more drones, but it's still, the supply is huge in the difference. And the Zerg has not only map control.
Zerg's just not even bothering to move these drones.
Yeah, he don't care. He's like, you know what? I need the supply, so you can go ahead and do your thing.
Free it up for me.
Thank you, Windows Defender.
Appreciate it.
And there goes the drop shipperinos. Not much is going on right now. The Zerg is just kind of sitting outside this base. The planetary's there. This could be a scary thing here for the Zerg. Why isn't the Terran not repairing this? Wow. No effort at all to even repair that planetary, and he probably could have... In fact, I guarantee he could have saved that.
Easily.
there wasn't much Hydra.
All he had to do was just hold down the fort for about the 4 seconds it took for the rest of his units to show up.
Yeah.
And he would have been fine. But there it goes. Luckily for him, apparently, he had a replacement on tap.
He did.
Just waiting for it. He's building another one now. Gonna have the constant flow. I'm surprised the Zerg hasn't gone in for, like, a Nidus? Or something?
Yeah, Nidus would definitely work. Especially
Because,
he's got these overlords all in position to do it too.
He's got the vision all over the place, and he's already got, you know, 2/3 of the map creeped out. And he's obviously having some problem breaking certain areas of the Terran's defenses. Or he could just, you know, build 20 Infestors and do it that way.
I like Infestors. I don't see them enough. They used to be like the go-to unit.
They used to be borderline broken.
Yeah, well, when you had them with Broodlords, it was just one of those things where it was just like, oh god. And when they used to parasite your mothership, and you needed it for Vortex, and it would just take one Infestor to take over control, and it was just like, it's game over. Oh goodness, look at this.
Oh no.
This is cute.
Oh,
this is cute.
Oh, is he just gonna spit a bunch of Marines?
I think he might fungal these guys. I think there's might be like multiple. Look
at the.
Man.
Oh, he left the door open.
Not a single missile turret.
Wow.
Not a single missile turret.
He's just getting in. That scan hit absolutely nothing that it needed to hit on.
Oh boy.
Look at how. Oh.
Okay, now we're gonna see some infestation.
Yeah, there's the infested Terrans on 1. There's the infested on 2.
Oh my gosh.
And the infested on 3.
Oh my gosh.
All of it's dead.
Rip.
All of it's dead.
Rip. Insta-death. Insta-death.
Well played. Not a single missile turret in sight, Jeff.
Nope.
Not one.
Nope.
Then again, how often do you see buried infestors make their way into your base?
Well, you don't see it often, mainly because you usually have missile turrets there.
Yeah.
So you'd see if it was going to happen.
Yeah, you still want them for a myriad of other reasons, but apparently Delmak did not figure that that was important. And now he's in a desperation attempt, trying to relieve some pressure down at the Zerg's end, but unfortunately for him...
Yeah, this is supposed to be game over. The Terran now is going, well, crap, I am in a world of pain. Now, only thing I can do is just go and counterattack and hope that I can win. But it's just not going to happen.
No, this is one base race that you are not going to win, unfortunately. These Infestors just waiting for more energy. Sitting tight.
Yep.
Sitting tight for the next volley. They're going to apparently make their way out.
Yeah, we're getting towards the end of this game here, guys. 156 supply to 109. And there is a lot of Hydras and Banelings right now. Oh goodness.
The speed is just unreal. Yeah.
You got the Banelings just moving at the speed of lightning, plus on the creep.
Oh, here we go.
He's got no energy.
No energy, unfortunately.
Alright.
Man, he hasn't hit a scan. He hasn't hit anything at all.
No.
Nothing. This poor Terran has just been blind for ages. Well, you got 3 for the price of 1 on that. That was pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the army.
And that's bad.
Nice stutter step there.
The creep is literally on the doorstep of the Terran's 4th base.
It was actually, pardon me, it was actually in the base at one point. He had to scan and get rid of some.
This is just wild.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, you just normally don't see...
Just a highway straight up to the doorstep.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing stopping him.
And Will is still sitting on 4,100 minerals. So, I mean, it's not like he's macroing very hard or even teching. Like, I don't know if he's planning to just go mass Ultralisk at the end of if all these units die and then just do one big push. It's only 2 siege tank here. It's not going to be enough. One of them's going to go down quick.
There's one. The planetary is there. The second tank is there. Second tank's not getting touched. He's sending in the infested Terrans, but this is going to get absolutely eaten up.
Oh, wow. He went for the planetary kill, and the SCVs repaired it, and the entire army that he brought over completely wasted.
If only he had thousands of minerals and gas to spend, Jeff.
I know.
If only.
Trying to hype this up a little bit, man. Trying to hype this up a little bit.
If only he had it, how much more interesting this next engagement would have been.
Look at the amount of tumors all over this area.
I'm looking at the amount of overstim that's happening right now, given how much energy his medevacs have and the fact he has 2 of them.
Watch him stim again.
Yeah, here we go. Dead.
Oh, he's not doing it, but
Dead.
those hydras, man, oh my goodness. Don't hydras look really big in this game, too?
Yeah, they're a lot bigger than they were in.
Yeah, they're just huge.
But apparently, like in terms of like the canon, I think that's how they're supposed to be.
Okay.
Bigger that way. Like we always saw them in the
yeah, that's right.
CGI and stuff. And they were so much
compared
bigger.
to Marines, they were huge.
Yeah.
So it does make sense.
Here we go.
Here we go. Another round.
Why do you keep building Banelings? You could just build Hydra and nothing else. Oh, that's a mean. That would be a mean missile. That would be a mean.
Gotta run.
Time to go, boys.
Well, he is just about maxed again. 2 free siege tank. Thank you.
Are we doing this again?
I think he's going the other route. Yep.
Is this happening again?
Here we go. Oof.
Those tanks are putting in so much work.
Yes, they are.
Just so much work. Those tanks just absorbed 1 million Banelings for the rest of the squad for like the 5th time.
Yep, more SCVs.
And did so much damage before he got...
Man, he just needs to mass tanks. The tanks have been putting in serious work.
The tanks have been carrying hard. He's been down 80 plus supply for like the last 10 minutes, and he's still managed to be alive this whole time. If he had equal supply, I'm almost convinced at this point he could have A-moved.
Oh, absolutely.
And just won.
Yeah.
So this is the Terran getting away with murder. You know you're getting desperate when you start seeing Banshees.
Banshees, yeah. You don't see that too often on the late game.
No.
There isn't that many spore crawlers around though, and there's that Ultralisk den or that Ultralisk cavern.
Yep.
Ay. This is guys, what is up with these 20+ minute games
This
today?
is Legacy of the Void, boys. How are we getting these 20-minute monsters?
Yeah, this is I'm down with the 20-minute puck game. But 20 minutes of a game where we are literally just watching the slow deterioration of somebody that is doing...
Oh, this Terran has 1,200 minerals and 700 gas.
Oh my goodness.
I just, come on. It is getting blue flame Hellions and Banshees, Jeff.
I'm gonna speed this up.
Oh, we got Broodlords now.
There we go. Now we've got some meat. Now, this is the unit that when the Terran sees it, they leave games.
Or anyone sees it, they leave games, pretty much.
Yeah. Ooh.
Those were much more useful and successful Banelings than the last
There we go.
several attempts. There they are.
The endless broodlings.
Nothing to be done about that.
Except these 2 Vikings. You're gonna need those.
This Terran is hanging on for dear life.
Is he ever?
Everything he's got.
He is throwing everything.
Everything.
And the kitchen sink.
43 supply. No minerals left. No gas.
There it is. The game.
Finally, the game has ended and Will is victorious. Let's go.
Whew.
Well, I mean, good job, Will. You managed to win. You almost, if you were against somebody of even almost slightly better skill, that would have been a much more difficult game. Those Banelings. Whew.
I will say it's very impressive creep spread.
Spicy. That is definitely the highlight of the game, is the unimaginable amount of creep spread. That is...
Yeah, that's...
Not often do you see that much creep spread. Or that many tumors in one place at one time.
Look at this. They're just peppered.
This is just...
Can you imagine just standing there as Terran and then just seeing, like, what the heck?
That is so much energy worth of just creep tumor.
Yeah, that is impressive.
Is impressive.
All right, well, that was another long game. Hopefully, the ones here coming up are not that long.
That was a lengthy one.
That was a long game. Not gonna lie.
Apparently, Will was playing that one on the side of watching this as it was live.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right?
My boy.
Big shout out and thank you, Will, for the donation to a great cause. If you guys want to get involved, you know what to do by now. Y'all know what to do. And we will see you on the next one.
Peace.